Matt, defeat tonight, what did you make of it?
We were excellent first half. Sounds stupid because we go in at 2-2, but we gave them 2 goals. I've not seen the penalty, and everyone's saying it's a soft one. It's another poor one against us, but the first goal is a poor mistake at an important time. 2 really good goals and we're in top. Could have been more. Should have gone in leading at half time. You give an opposition who are scrapping for their lives something to believe in and hold on to, and they had that second half, and we couldn't handle the direct play into our back line. Too many balls bounced through our back line and into dangerous areas, and it meant we got deep off the back of that. And the goal was just showed that not doing the basics at the right time. We got to clear that ball. We can't keep it in play. And we've not moved our line in terms of the cross, and the lads put a quality ball in, but we've not defended it well enough. That was us second half, it really was. First half we played really well, executed a game plan, but to go into 2-2 is so disappointing.
You often hear managers speak after games, and sometimes they say 2 great goals from our point of view, but 2 bad goals to concede. Is that the way of it?
Yeah, and it's happened too much. We've spoken in the past this season. We know the weaknesses in our team. Despite the personnel, it's happening on a too regular basis, and there's players out there who are capable of a lot more than what they're showing there, which is the most frustrating thing. The lad Smith was a handful in that second half, a real handful, and we couldn't get to grips with him. We just couldn't. And League 2 football is about the basics and a bit of physicality, and most teams are going to have a big centre forward up against you. And we couldn't handle him second half. The amount of throw-ins and direct balls, which, like I just said, didn't go back into the midfield or top of the pitch. It went through our back line and into dangerous areas. And then we're defending our box, and we spent more time defending the edge of the box than we did certainly in the first half. And then your good players are in the middle of the park as opposed to the opposition final third. Some bonuses in terms of Ryan getting his first goals and looking at a real threat. But I've said it too many times, it's irrelevant who you've got on a pitch in attacking sense when you concede goals like that.
The obvious main point of that game was the penalty. What did you make of it? Soft penalty. I've not seen it back. It didn't look like a penalty. I'm sick of talking about decisions. They're soft decisions, but because it's a softness about us. Just head the first. Don't concede the free kick in the first place for a cheap foul, for a foul which wasn't needed, and then head the next ball. If you don't head the next ball, clear the second ball after that. It happens too much, and it's my responsibility because I'm manager, but that group of players know exactly what's expected of them, and they didn't do that tonight. Tonight was your game in hand to try and cement your place in the playoffs, and it's not gone your way. You've got 2 home games next. Yeah. How important are victories in these next 2?
Yeah, always important. Missed opportunity tonight, an even bigger missed opportunity on the way we started and the way we played in that first period. But we're still in amongst it. I said to the group, I still believe in them. They're straining it because they're showing too many weaknesses at the moment, but I still believe in them. We know where we need to strengthen, and we know where we need to improve, but it's easy saying it, and we need to do it. Important moments in the games are costing us, and people talk about decisions from Saturday and suspensions. That's part and parcel of it. You know, Christie not playing tonight is partly responsible. Hammy's made the mistake, but that second goal as well, just before half time, it's a sheer basics of League 2 football, and people must get sick of me saying that because I've said it far too often this season.
Lee Martin was instrumental in the build-up to the first goal, but he came off at half-time. Is that injury?
No, he's got a problem with his chest. It's a little bit worrying because we don't quite know what it is. We'll have to investigate a little bit more, but he's got a problem with his chest, so not an injury, but we don't know if it's a virus, an illness, or a bigger problem than that. We'll find out with Lee.
Kieran Boateng started the game and he looked a handful.
Yeah.
Macclesfield to have to deal with. He had a good night tonight.
He did. First half he was everywhere involved, and like I say, he was on the ball close to the opposition box because that was the way we played first half. Second half it didn't go missing, but he just didn't get on the ball in the same areas. We might have missed Lee's direct running in that second period, but we still had enough quality players on show. We still created some good opportunities, but there was not a panic set in, but there was a weakness in our minds which came off the back of going in at 2-2 and so disappointed. And no matter how much you pick the group of players up, they've got to deliver at big times in games.
So congested in there in those playoff places. What's it going to take for Exeter City to make sure they're one of those 4 teams?
Well, as I keep saying, we're good enough. We are good enough. The players have got to show they're good enough. They've got to step up at the right times and not lose at opportunities like we have done tonight. You know, anyone who's here tonight would say that first half was just one-way traffic, and yet we go in at 2-2. to concede two goals in that situation is absolutely brutal. But we've got another opportunity this weekend. We're at home. I think 2 games on the bounce now, and any games winnable at this league, but 2 winnable home games. But we've got to sort ourselves out pretty quickly. As much as we can say we're unlucky with the decisions we got Saturday and tonight, they're just weak excuses. Like I say, I need men on that football pitch, and people are going to stand up and be counted.